What's up, peeps? Let's drink some booze. Back here on the Matt Moscona YouTube channel. We're all presented by Get Signed, a digital autograph app for your smartphone. I'd appreciate you downloading that. Check it out. I'd appreciate you subscribing to the page as well. Gracias if you have already done that. Thanks for all the feedback. I'll keep reviewing things that you make suggestions. If you're new to the channel, this is super easy. I come with absolutely zero judgment. If you're new to whiskey and you're trying to find cool things to try, give it a whirl. If you like mixing Seagram 7 and Coke, God bless you, and enjoy getting lit on that. But if you're looking for some finer stuff to sip, I'm happy to give you my impression of things that I've tried, I'd like, and things I don't like, and some of my opinions on things. Happy to share that and happy to answer your questions. So leave questions and comments below. Today, I will sample Entrapment from Orphan Barrel. If you don't know the story behind, and I'm going to have to do that because you can see, bottle's getting a little up, so your boy may polish that off pretty soon, and I might not be able to find another bottle, so it'd be hard to do a review. So, story behind Orphan Barrel. Very cool concept. Orphan barrels are barrels that are sort of forgotten during the aging process. Either companies shut down before they matured, they were going to be used to blend whiskey, maybe they were base whiskey for a blend, and they didn't meet the flavor profile. There's a lot of different reasons, for whatever reason, that these whiskeys were never bottled and sold. So Diageo, which is one of the biggest companies in the world as far as spirits, they bought Crown Royal, and they own, just look them up, they own everything. They created Orphan Barrel to bottle some of these rare whiskeys, label them under different names and labels, and market them that way. The really cool concept about Orphan Barrel, though, is once they're gone, they're gone. I mean, there's no recreating this flavor, these barrels. It's just what they were able to find, taste it, bottle it under that name, and then once it's gone, it's gone. So I was introduced to Orphan Barrel through Rhetoric 22, which was magnificent. Rhetoric 23 was awesome. Rhetoric 24 is coming soon, depending on when you're watching this. It's May of 2018, May the 9th of 2018, as we're recording this right now. But anyway, so I've always been really interested when I come across Orphan Barrel bottles. So like Barter House and Forged Oak are ones that I've tried. We'll do a review on those later. But and the cool thing is, like, once they're gone, they're gone. So get them if you can, and try them and see if you like it. Or go to a bar that has them, sample them, and see if you like it before you invest in a bottle, because some of them tend to be pricey. For example, Entrapment, the retail is about $150, so that's a pretty big nut if you want to spend it. So make sure you like it, sort of thing. So Entrapment was, as I mentioned, initially bottled by Crown Royal. It's aged 25 years. As you can see, I love the label. The cat, the sort of starry night with the moon. You can see the 25-year designation right there. It is 82 proof, so it's mild. So that kind of suits me, as we've talked about before. I don't like things that are overpowering. I tend to avoid full proof whiskeys. Or bourbons. They tend to overpower my senses. So this was appealing initially to me for that reason. And also, I'm always curious about the Orphan Barrels offering, so I want to try them. So this was a Crown Royal offering, or bottled by, they were orphaned by Crown Royal. Of course, Diageo bought Crown Royal. They inherited these barrels. They decided that it was probably a little too sweet for their blend, or whatever the case may be. So they bottled it as Entrapment, and it's aged 25 years. So we'll go ahead and pop this open. It is the finest quality Canadian whiskey, as you can tell from the bottle. Had a little trouble with the cork. There it goes. We'll go ahead and give it a pour. First thing you'll notice is that amber color with a hint of gold there. I really enjoy the fact that it's not overly dark, likely not going to overpower you. We'll go ahead and get the nose. The thing for me that's most prevalent is the vanilla notes. And oddly enough, of course, you're going to get things like dried fruit. Some people might say they smell blueberry or maple in this particular offering. But I want to sip it because in the times, as you can tell, as I mentioned, I've had it quite often. In the times I've had it, there's one somewhat unique note that I get in there. I want to see if I get it again. So, cheers. It's not too spicy. It, as mentioned, 82 proof, so it's going to be somewhat mild, which I don't mind at all. The finish isn't terribly long, but it is very smooth and flavorful. The vanilla is and maybe some butterscotch too. That's kind of what first hits the palate when you first sip it. The thing, and I got it there as well. Of course, there's an oaky flavor from the barrels, but it's not overpowering, which I'm good with also. Maybe I'll review Forged Oak sooner than later. That's another offering from Orphan Barrel, which I'm not really fond of. The interesting thing about this is now it's actually still finishing. It's longer than you'd initially think because it is very, very sweet on the palate. But I want to give it one more try because there is a rare flavor in there as well. Yeah, I taste it. And the oddity is tobacco. And I don't know that I've had another whiskey where sort of a tobacco flavor was that prevalent and noticeable. There are some coffee notes in there as well, which I enjoy. So Entrapment, if I had to sum it up, it's pricey, but it's very drinkable. It's sweet. If you like vanilla, toffee, butterscotch, like that sort of realm of candies, I think you'll like this a lot. I find it extremely pleasing. It's pricey, there's no question. When I compare it to other things on my bar that are in that price range, it maybe doesn't have the drinkability or I shouldn't say drinkability, I should say the punch that others might in that price range, but I like the drinkability. For me personally, I like those sweet tones in it also, and the overwhelming flavor of the vanilla and sort of the oak and the tobacco as well, I think makes a really cool combination. So I like Entrapment an awful lot. For me, from Orphan Barrel, since Rhetoric, this has been my most favorite thing that I've tried. If you can find it, good luck to you, because again, it's really hard to find. I got this at Mid-City Calandro's probably around Christmas time. That's in Baton Rouge, for those outside of Baton Rouge. So that's on Government Street. It was probably around Christmas time. So as you can see, I've nursed it a little bit to make it last. But it's I think they had one bottle at the time. And I was just lucky, happened to be there, asked for it, and they had it, and they sold it to me. So if you can find it, more power to you. I would certainly recommend go to a bar, sample it before you buy it, because if you're going to pay $150 for a bottle, you better really make sure that you like it. But Entrapment from Orphan Barrel is really good. I would highly recommend also, if you find Rhetoric 22 or 23 or the new 24, give it a go. I'll probably do, when I can get my hands on 24, I'll probably do a side-by-side taste test of all three years. So, but in the meantime, that is Entrapment. This is the Matt Moscona YouTube channel. Thrilled to have you here. Please hit the red subscribe button if you have not done so yet. Always leave comments, and if there is anything you may like for me to try, let me know, and I'll always give you an unfiltered, unbiased opinion. I don't get paid to do this, so I just buy stuff and drink it and tell you if I like it. So, God bless. And in the meantime, get signed. Digital autograph app for your smartphone. Get to your App Store or Google Play, download the app. I would greatly appreciate that. Like, seriously, as soon as you're done watching this, go to your App Store, GETSYND, download it, and I'd appreciate it greatly. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Peace out.